And there's another thing that I noticed. You know, I don't know. Like I admit, in the past, as far as like this manner of terrorism that I constantly, bring shed light on and illumination. Um, there was, they always have been one of the key factors. If you educate yourself, and I can stand by, I can vouch for it. One of the key factors of these types of terroristic, attacks being smeared, a distortion campaign. Well, it's mostly, you know, it's mostly is a product of distortion campaigns. It's certain like it's called sensitization. Certain stimuli is used to sensitize a person to a particular sound. And associate that sound or that stimuli with something that should cause anxiety inside the person, inside the target, or inside the individual. And there has been certain stimuli, that I was sensitized to, some of which, I have not been, what they once were, have not been implemented to the magnitude of what they once were. And those stimuli, you have to think, once see those stimuli and sensitization gets a person sensitized to the sound for the future, because in the event where you sensitize with this sound and they're associated with some kind of negative action to elicit or to bring about a negative negative feeling in a person, or negative you know like anxiety, negative emotion in a person, and one of terror, that's hence terrorism, one of fear, one of anger, to bring about that particular response. Now, mind you, in the future, most of these stimuli that they sensitize you to, it be normal things, things that's average and normal in society. But while you're being sensitized and terrorized, there's an excessive amount of that, and it's in abundance, unnecessarily. It's a targeted attack, to sensitize you. Because you become aware of what's going on and what's at hand. Anybody that been there, it's impossible, to not know, you know. But anyways, so in the future, when you hear these sounds, or when you hear or perceive any stimuli, because there's different types of stimuli. It's visual stimuli too, that you can be sensitized to. And when you are aware of those things in the future being natural things in themselves, you'll actually feel that initial, emotion that which you were sensitized to, you know. And so if you're in a normal situation and hence the ambience of the atmosphere or something like that, then you will be, if you're in a, what I'm saying, if you're in a normal situation or environment or something like that, and then you pick up on what you were sensitized to, then you'll be, what I'm saying, you will feel those emotions, and then you will irrationally start to associate that with what it once was, what you were sensitized or trained to associate it with before in the past. So you thinking it's still the case when it could be absolutely harmless, or you thinking it's harmless when it really is a perpetuation of those things, or that campaign to instill terror and fear, or to instill intimidation into a person's heart, into their mind, into their soul, you know. And so with these things, cause sometimes, and the thing with these types of attacks and this aspect of distortion campaigns and stuff, is it's like it can be masked. You feel me? So and see, the thing is, like, with distortion campaigns, are like psychopathy. It's a form of psychosis. Like, anybody that can partake in them is indeed, like it's psycho, like psycho because it shows blatant disregard for humanity, because it's terrorism. That's what terrorism is. That's the point of it, I guess. And it's blatant disregard for the humanity of the person that is set against. I mean, nothing care. The only interest of anything is that, it's for external purposes, or superficial purposes. But I'm saying like it's, what I'm saying, there's no care or love, in something so satanic and evil and hateful. Can't be. There's definitely no God in it. You know, but I mean, some God can make things work for the good though. But yeah, the thing with those types of campaigns and stuff, like it's always gonna be something gonna be embraced that can be, you know, taken more than one way. You feel me? Like it's always gonna be a entendre, like a action. I call it an action entendre because you know what entendres are in words. You got one word that can mean five, six, like three, two, three, four, five, different meanings. Well, that's done in action. With actions taken that can be interpreted those ways. So it's an intelligent arrangement. You know, very intelligent manifestation, and it's satanic. I've been dealing with such things for so long now. To the point where not only am I sensitized, but I'm conditioned. And I'm conditioned in a way. But at the end of the day, my eyes still set on my Lord, because I know my Lord gonna save me one day. He gonna come back, and that's where my hope at. Because it's man, he has to come back. Because there's not much help you get at this point. Because you get closer to the truth and to the light. Everything else turn away from you. Nobody wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really want people to be that bothered with you anyway because of the nature of what you're dealing with. You just want what you want the most in a situation like this is God. You want to get closer and closer, and you want more and more of God. You know, so all you really want. Everything else stripped away from you, and everything else is under attack. Everything you touch under attack. Everything you know is under attack. Everything you love is under attack. And so, I mean, the best a person can do, is keep the faith. But yeah, I bring this embracement, man, because the sensitization and those types of things are definitely still factors. And, you know, do what I can, you take it a day at a time. So my good Lord come back. You need me. Praise Jesus. Thank God. Forever. Lift his name. For we are more than conquerors through his precious blood. Jesus, my Savior. Say that.